now. I'm in my first week of my cut. I started about 4 days ago. Today is Sunday, July the 14th, and I took an active rest day, so I didn't train at the gym. It was a beautiful day where I live, and I drove up to Algonquin Park, got in some hiking, and made sure I got in my steps. So welcome back. I hope you enjoyed a little walk in nature with me today. Today again was my rest day. Currently I'm training 6 days a week. 4 are lower body days, so I alternate between my glutes and my hamstrings. I don't train quads at the moment as I'm very quad dominant and I don't want them to grow. I have 1 shoulder tricep day and 1 back and bicep day. And on each of my training days, I do 20 minutes on the stair stepper for my cardio. And then on my rest day, which for the summer, I'm aiming for it to be Sundays so I can enjoy summer and be out in nature, especially when it's beautiful out. I just try to get in my 10,000 steps. I got home kind of late, tried to get in a little bit of meal prep because the coming week is very busy. I have several appointments and up early with my training session. So I'll input my meal prep, which is one of my favorite meals. I've had it forever. I just slightly reduced the rice quantity from when I was in off season to now that I'm in prep. And it's just rice, ground turkey, salsa, and I add vegan cheese because I find it melts better than dairy cheese. And I add hot peppers and Frank's Red Hot sauce. So delicious. So I will input that now. And then I think I will be going to bed and I'll catch you up on the next clip. Good morning, YouTube. Today is Monday, July the 15th. I cannot believe that summer is a quarter of the way through. We're halfway through July. Crazy. Anyways, it's 5:08 here where I live. I am up. I am planning to go to the gym. I have a busy day ahead of me. I'm going to pack my meals. I have them all prepped here and ready to go in my container so that there's no excuse. I'm going to stick to my meal plan. There's never time for excuse when you're on prep or a cut, or if you have certain goals, you got to just do what you got to do. So I'm going to pack my bag and I'm going to take you along for the day. Hi YouTube, I crushed my workout. In just over an hour, I burnt 470 calories, dripping in sweat. That's even without the cardio. So crushed it and I feel really good. I'm gonna have some post-workout driving home. This is the meal I made last night that I meal prepped for you. So it doesn't look the most appetizing because I heated it up last night and that just so the vegan cheese would melt. And I'm eating it cold. You know, that's what you gotta do when you are on prep. Eat your food cold, drink your drinks when they're warm. It is what it is as long as I get it in me. So I will show it to you another time when it actually looks good. But right now, food is fuel. Gonna eat this, get home. My kids are on their way home very soon, probably get there around the same time as them from their dads. Then I'm going to try to do some meal prep of some protein oats and I'll show you how I do that. Catch you in a bit. So now I'm going to show you how I make my protein oats. This is my staple for breakfast every morning. So right now I start with my oats. I use the flaked oats, but you could use quick oats or steel cut, whatever your preference is. Right now I measure 40 grams as I'm in a cut. When I was in an off season, I was having 60 grams. So right now it's 40. Then I will select my cranberries. I have 50 grams of berries. Right now I'm into cranberries because to me it kind of tastes like an oatmeal cranberry muffin, and I like the tardiness of the cranberries. And they also hold their shape a bit better than other berries. Definitely make sure you have the right amount. I don't like to go under or over when it comes to prep. Then I add some cinnamon as it brings a really nice flavor. Next, I add my water. I want to add just enough because for me, I prefer it to be a bit cakier once I cook it. I don't want it to be too runny. So I add my water. Then I will put it into the microwave. I love these bowls. I use these bowls only for my oatmeal. I don't know why. And I only have 3 left, so I have to make them every time I run out. So I put all 3 in together for 7 minutes. And once they are cooked, I will show you the next step. Once they're done in the microwave, take them out and let them cool for a bit. I made the mistake of mixing the protein powder too early, and as the protein powder is a whey isolate, it is a dairy product and it can curdle. So it's cool now. I'm going to add my favorite protein powder, which is Pea Science Select, and it's the Snickerdoodle flavor. I love this protein powder for the flavor and also the macros. Only 110 calories, 27 grams of protein, less than a gram of one carb, and only 1.5 grams of fat. So add in my protein powder. Then the fun of mixing it. Had to speed it up because it's a little bit tedious, and I want to make sure I scrape around the sides of the bowls so all of the cinnamon that kind of got stuck around the side while it was cooking gets added into the mix for that extra goodness. Lastly, I top with natural peanut butter. I prefer the smooth flavor, but you can add the ones with the nuts, no big deal. So carefully measure this, as you definitely don't want to go over even a little bit when it comes to the peanut butter, as it's very caloric dense. So add 15 grams. Didn't quite make it to 15, so I'm going to add a little bit more very cautiously, and sometimes I'll even scoop a little bit out. I know some people will put the peanut butter on the scale and zero it out from there, but I don't know. That's just the way I do it. Probably making more work for myself. Anyways, all finished. So once these are done, I will saran wrap them, put them in the fridge, and eat them cold in the morning. Good morning, YouTube. It is bright and early, 5:01 on the dot, in my car on my way to the gym. Today is Tuesday, July the 16th. I am up extra early today because I have a busy day ahead. I'm off to the gym. I'm going to meet with a friend from the gym and we're going to train shoulders together. I'm going to be there a bit before her, so I don't like to do this, but for today, I'm going to do my cardio before training just because I'll be there before her, and it's a shoulder day. I know it shouldn't matter. Definitely for a lower body day, I wouldn't do this. You want to do your cardio after training, so you put all your effort and intensity into your lift. I'm not overly worried about shoulders. It is my favorite training day. Other than like the military press or some sort of shoulder press, I don't find it that strenuous. And my shoulders are relatively decent. It's not an area that I really need to be growing and focusing significantly on. So I think I'll be okay. Sometimes it's just prioritizing your day. So I'm off to the gym, cardio, then my lift. I don't know if I'll be able to film or do very much. Then I'm home, get my kids up, shower, and out the door. My son Mateo has a dentist appointment at 11. I have an eye doctor appointment at 12:15. We have to go to Walmart to shop for my daughter's friend who's having a party on Thursday. And I might take my kids to the movies. And I'll show that if I do, because I will be having my singular rice cake that's on my plan. Well, my kids will have their popcorn, because at the end of the day, it's not about the food, it's about the people you're with and the experiences. So I am going to drive to the gym and I will catch you after my lift and cardio. See ya. So I live kind of rural. It's about 25 minutes for me to get to the gym. And then, as I said, I have a dental appointment later. That's an hour drive. So that's why I'm actually up so early. But you know what? I don't mind. I love living in the country and I don't mind the drive. But like, check this out. This is 100% worth waking up at 4:30 in the morning to drive to the gym. My gym is 25 minutes east and I have a long drive looking into this beautiful sunrise. Ain't no better way to start your day with some sunrise, some coffee, and a good lift. Hi YouTube, back from the gym, had a shower, feel so much better. That was a really killer session. Definitely enjoyed it. Before I get ready for my day, I'm gonna start my first attempt, this prep cut of a waist trainer again. I know a lot of bikini girls seem to use it. I know it's a bit controversial. There's no actual evidence to my understanding that they actually work, but it's one of those things that if it helps like 1% make you that much better on stage, why not give it a try? I used it on my last prep and I had a pretty tight core, especially, you know, I'm not that young and a mother of two. So I'm going to use them again. I will put it on, not film that part, as getting back into waist training is a bit of a effort. So I'm going to put this on and then I'll show you how cinched my waist may be, hopefully. Waist trainer is on, put on my bra, cute little lace thing. Don't always wear sports bras, shorts for the day. So it was a little bit of work, but I got it on. This one has 3 levels. I actually have it on the tightest level. I do have a second waist trainer for when this one is too big, hopefully sooner rather than later, but I don't know if you can see, my waist is kind of cinched a little bit. So I know personally for me, like we all have our strengths. For me, my waist is one of my weaker points. I don't have a tiny waist. And when I'm lean, I'm literally a box from the front. However, when I pose, I can give the illusion of having a tinier waist with building my glutes and my shoulders. But yeah, so if this helps even just a little bit, then I'm here for it. Look for the day. Can't tell, I have my waist trainer on. Cute little ripped jeans, show my newest tattoo. Little baggy boyfriend t-shirt, I guess. So yeah, this is actually pretty comfortable. I have my waist trainer, no big deal. I'll definitely wear this for the whole day, and running around, I think I look kind of on the cuter side. this is how my rice, ground turkey, vegan cheese, and salsa dish is supposed to look like. I heated it up and added a little bit of iceberg lettuce as it has very minimal calories. So it has the consistency of like a taco bowl or a taco salad with a bit of a crunch. Definitely one of my favorite meals, whether I'm off season or in prep.
Good morning, you wonderful one. Good morning, my dear universe. Here comes a nice day, no matter what the sleepy voice say. Good morning to me and to you. Are we ready for something great and good? Good morning to me and to you.
Hi YouTube, it is Thursday, July the 18th, and I am on my way to the gym. I didn't film yesterday. I had a great day. Killer cami workout, cardio, and then time with my kids with appointments, speech therapy, going to the beach, various things like that. So I'm on my way to the gym. Just to give you an update, it's been about a week now that I have been on my official cut. I did some tweaking of my macros the other day. Just to give you a heads up, I do coach myself. I calculate my meal plan and my macros. And, I did a tweak because I was seeing changes, but not quite, at the rate I wanted to. I do find when you, start prep or a cut, you need to, find that sweet spot where your calories are as high as possible, while still seeing changes. Cause you want to feel great when you're on a cut. You don't want to feel like garbage. I am planning on a long prep cut, and the last thing I want is to like drop my calories to a really low number right off the bat and then just feel like garbage. And it's not sustainable. And I will also probably lose more muscle that way. And that's the last thing I want. So I made a little tweak, reducing my almonds, my raw almonds from 20 grams to 10 grams and sweet potatoes. So I made a mistake. You're not supposed to weigh your sweet potatoes cooked. I was weighing them cooked. I actually figured it out when I was prepping meals earlier this week. I had 2 large sweet potatoes, and as I was, cutting them up, throwing them in the air fryer, when I went to weigh them, I barely had 2 meals worth. Each meal is 100 grams of sweet potatoes. And I was like, wow, these potatoes weighed a lot. Like there's gotta be a difference with the macros when they're cooked and not cooked. So I was reading about it, and sweet potatoes can lose 40% of their mass once they're cooked. However, all they are losing is water, but they're maintaining their carbohydrates, their sugars, the other macros that I need to know the numbers to factor in my diet. So I made that mistake. I will not be doing that again. From now on, I will weigh my sweet potatoes raw. I'll do multiple meals at a time. So I'll show you, for example, if I'm doing 6 meals, I'll weigh out 600 grams of raw sweet potatoes, cook them in the air fryer, take them out, weigh the whole volume of what is remaining of cooked sweet potatoes and divide that by 6 and put that in each of my meals. So hopefully between adjusting my sweet potatoes and slightly reducing my almonds as I did, it will help me see the quicker progress that I want to see with the scale. And just to give you a heads up, it worked. This morning I am down a pound, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, still got a long ways to go, but you know what? I have no problems. Been a week on a cut. I have not had any deviations. I have not been tempted. I've taken my kids out to eat. I've bought them chip truck, poutine, licorice, popcorn at the movies. I'm good. Yeah, once I'm in prep, I'm very laser focused. I know what my goals are. The food's great, but it's going to be there after the show. And it's only a few weeks, like it's not a forever thing. So food is just food. And right now my goals are bigger than anything I could possibly eat. So with that said, I did bring one of my oatmeals. Remember, I made them the other day and I put them in the fridge with saran wrap, and I said I eat them in the car. So one of the things now with getting used to a new schedule, because I'm no longer at work, when I was working, I would eat my oatmeal driving to work, and then I would train after work. Now that I'm on summer break, I wake up in the morning, go to the gym first, then I'm home and have the whole day with the kids. So I feel like I need to eat before the gym. However, I don't have a whole lot of meals. and I don't want to be done eating at like 5 o'clock at night. So I don't know if anyone else does this, but what I've been doing is I'm just eating half of my oatmeal before the gym. So I feel like I have a bit of energy, and then I eat the other half post-workout driving home from the gym. So the sun is bright. I'll probably cut this, head to the gym, and I'll catch you after. Bye. I'm back in the car after my session. Still have some sweat. So I trained glutes with my friend Sierra from the gym. I didn't film any of that. I did do abs for the first time this prep cut. To be honest, I'm not a humongous fan of abs. I don't need bulky abs. I just want defined lines a little bit. And when you hit your compound movements, like your squats, shoulder press, things like that, it does engage your core quite a bit. That's why I wear a lifting belt now that I am doing my weight training. But I am getting back into doing a little ab circuit 2 times a week. I did insert that clip of what I was doing. So I have this app, interval app timer thing. I'll input a little screenshot of what it looks like, and it counts it down for me. So I do 30 seconds of each exercise, and then, oh, there's a bug on me. Ugh. Anyways, so I do 30 seconds of each. I rest a minute or two, do it again, 3 rounds total, and I do it twice a week. As I get on in prep and it gets easier, I will increase it to 45 seconds as opposed to 30, but that's what I'm doing for abs. Finish with my cardio, back in the car, going to eat the other half of my oatmeal that I talked about earlier. I'm definitely hungry now as it's getting close to 10:30. The rest of the day, my daughter has a play date, and my son and I are going to have a mother-son date, and we're going to have some fun going treetop trekking. I will insert some clips and videos if I can, but to be honest, I think I'm going to wrap up this first vlog and just start it fresh tomorrow. As I said, it has been 1 whole week of my cut. I've documented as much as I can without trying to bore you, even though all of you on prep know what it's like. Your days are pretty repetitive. Wake up, train, cardio, eat, meal prep, go to sleep, and do it all over again. So I'm going to do that, and I'll catch you tomorrow with vlog number 2, documenting my second week of my cut/prep. See ya.